So that's that. Let me take you through a reservation and show you the how awkward that can be. Still transferring. Okay, so if we get to the hotel page, one of the big problems is if you look on this whole page, there's nowhere that says reserve now or tells me how to reserve. You know, I need to click on one of these links to get to the room page. Exactly. There's no call to action on any of them. So this is something we have to bring in. So we get to this page, which shows me. Now, if I've come in through this route, I'm more interested in knowing about the room than necessarily booking right away. So I think this template needs to show everything there is to see about the suite. It should start kind of at that position. It should wrap around the image rather than have this column. So we have all this dead space here, or it's just not well designed in the CSS, or I think they've actually even used a table here, which is crazy. So this design, the coding on this needs to change so that things wrap around, or these bullets are brought underneath the photo, and then this other text is full width across underneath it, or something like that. We're not going to have too much more text per room than something like this, maybe a little bit more, but we usually don't have long and involved descriptions. Yeah, big time. Nasser sucks big time. So let's carry on with, we got here again, Riverside in Boquete is not prominent. This shouldn't be here. We should have maybe an option to jump to the other rooms on this page, but not top left-hand corner. Pricing is pointless here. It can be just removed. So let's, yeah, it doesn't sell at all. So, so here's, we can click on here, and we do have a calendar. The problem is the 16th is a departure day, so it might not be sold out. It might have people are leaving on the 16th, and I should be able to click on the 16th as an arrival only day. So there's some programming in the calendar needs to be done, so that if this is a full on the, I don't think this is completely correct, so we have to look into that. Let's say I want to go in from the 27th, then I click here and go to the 29th. So this isn't intuitive. I would kind of like to have maybe that showing up right away, and then as soon as you clicked on that, it should change over to that one. So that's a little more automatic rather than having this to click on here, which is not necessarily intuitive. I need to check the number of adults. Asks for the ages, because age is appropriate for whether they free or extra charge. And you can actually order more, but this should be restricted to the number that's available in the system. So check availability. And then you get to, oh, because that's right, I'm sorry, I can't have children in this room. Check again. So again, I mean, we could more programmatically control that, because this should only say 1, because we have a limit of 1 in this room. It knows what room we're in, whether we can programmatically control that. So then it gives you this, and it says, yes, rooms are available, would you like to book them? This whole step to me is a waste of time. If they're available, we should go directly to this page. We should take this step out. This step is totally irrelevant. I don't know why they have it in there. The one version they didn't. They've got it back. So then we come to here, and you know, layout here can be done a little bit better. I'm going to work on how I would like this big. Why have that right at the top? We haven't even finished the confirmation yet. Some of the other stuff, I mean, this laid out quite relatively well to show what they've bought, the taxes, the total. If they want to continue shopping, they can go back and book. Um, and then here I'm already logged in, so it shows my information because I'm already logged in. If I wasn't logged in, this would be blank, and they would have a login if you're a returning customer. I'll log out and show you that. Here you put in the account name, the account number, type of credit card, the expiry date, and then they have to click on the terms and conditions and hit order, and then that completes the order. So let me just do one here. Let me put in here 41111. These that doesn't really matter what date I put in there. I agree and hit order. Exactly. Yeah. This is that's the joy. We have the source code, and it ain't going back to anybody. Exactly. So here's the confirmation of the reservation. It's laid out pretty well. Shows the reservation number, the date, the status, all of the information. And this is where it should say, print this out, not on that previous page. It gives some instructions as how to get here, which is kind of cool. We also say that these are internet only because here in Panama, there's a discount for retired people, and they come into the hotel and try and get their 50% discount off this rate. So we have that in there, and then it shows that it's been entered. And they can print it, or they can print receipt. So this part kind of works quite well. I mean, we can jazz up the look, but it's that intermediary steps which are really slow and a bit awkward. Let me log out and show you another way of coming in, as if we were off the search engines or off the search. So if I come in here and come off the search and just say, okay, I want to look at, I want to hit Panama. And it did do a drop down here, but I mean, so maybe, I don't know, so let me just go to any, and I'm going to hit search. Oh, sorry, I have to put in the date, that's true. So let's put in August 15th. Okay, so we'll stay for 2 nights, and we got 2 adults. So now we hit the search,